content here. Going to the dump. That's what it look like when you don't have trash service and you got to do it yourself. I got a day off. I usually work 7 days a week, and I say 7 days a week. I have a regular 9 to 5 through the week, and then on the weekends I have it's an hour a piece that I do wound care. Okay. Anyway, I don't have my wound care people this weekend. I don't have my 9 to 5 this weekend. This is the first weekend in months I haven't worked every day. I don't know how to act. I'm going to the dump. This is the dump. There's containers over there. I know you can't see. This guy here is going to put his trash in the bin. Make my camera dirty. Oh, I guess he's done. I got bags inside and out. Hold on. And down there is the recyclables, that red one. And we have completed our dump. Everybody, this is what I'm bringing for lunch today. Having steak bites and asparagus with potatoes and shrimp. Garlic steak bites. I'm having berries. I'm taking some cheese. I have my hummus and my cucumbers. I'm taking a diet root beer. And then my frozen water and my water. And I got my coffee. So that's what I'm having for lunch today. And my emergency food is mackerel and crackers. Have a good day. You know what was on my mind when Meghan Markle, Sussex, had the first season? Everybody was all in my timeline, making her pasta and stuff. Meghan done got season 2. It's been a couple of weeks now. I haven't seen not one video on my timeline about anything about Meghan. One thing about that show, I love Meghan to death. But Meghan, you don't have to have guests, because I ain't liking your guests. I ain't gonna say I'm not liking your guests. I just want to see more you without the guests. You don't have to have guests. It ain't about the guests. We're tuning in to see you and see what you're doing. But I guess that's part of your gig, or what you call it, niche, that you have guests. But just anybody else notice that it hasn't been a lot of talk about the season 2, or maybe it is and I'm missing it. I'm not in this making season 2 loop or something. But what's your thoughts on that? Good morning. This is happy Tuesday. What's in my lunch today? I got a sandwich with lettuce, tomato, onions. This is the tomato, because the tomato makes the sandwich too soggy, so I pack it separate. And it's provolone cheese with buffalo chicken lunch meat. I got my cheese. I have cucumbers and hummus. This is roasted red pepper hummus. That's the only kind of hummus I like. And that's lunch. I use my old cold pack. This stays cold all day. The other cold packs, the new ones, they melt like an ice pack, so they don't stay long. And emergency food, canned mackerel, and cheese crackers. And that's what's in my lunch today. I've had got my coffee. I had breakfast already. I had 2 scrambled eggs and some turkey sausage and a yogurt. So I'm ready to start my day. Have a good day. Bye. Okay, I have cucumbers and hummus. For drinks, I have diet root beer, frozen water, and regular water. You know, I pour it in here when it melts. Keep it cold. I have a sandwich, but I only had 1 piece of meat and some cheese. So here's some cheese. And this is grilled chicken pesto. The vegetables. That's that. I'm trying to go live tomorrow morning. I went live today. I had a couple people in my live. I feel like don't really know what to say in live, so I just never go live. But I'm gonna try to go live more. I guess it's like a fear. Get rid of that fear. And I've been using this cold pack. This lasts all day. It's the freeze pack, but it's old. Okay, thank you for joining me for what's in my lunch. So I still have my mackerel and my crackers as backup lunch. So this sandwich is coming back up lunch. I might have that for breakfast. Okay, have a good day. Good morning. I'm making my lunch. We ain't even baking the funk over here. This is what we have. A lean cuisine Swedish meatball. That's what we have. This is what it looks like. I had these before. Lean cuisine never disappoint. They're pretty good. And the lettuce I was using for my sandwich, this eye's always running. I'm going to make a sad salad. Let's just call it what it is. It's a sad salad. So it's just lettuce. They have carrot in here, and they have cabbage, red cabbage in here. I put onion in everything, so I'm gonna add some onion. We should have some meat to put in there, like a rotisserie chicken. That would have been an unsad salad. And some croutons. I might have croutons, but I don't know. They probably have a birthday. They might be a little old. So I'm gonna cut the onion. I love onion. Onion and garlic. I put that in everything. Even though it kind of hurts my stomach if I put too big of a piece. But I still eat it anyway. This ain't a diet salad, so we ain't doing that around here. Not yet anyway. So I'm gonna put the onion on here. And this is the dressing. Ranch. It has Caesar, but I can't Caesar. I can't find it. So we're gonna use this. I'm gonna take the bottle with me. Okay. So this is done. I'm gonna pack that in the bag. Got tuna. Might open a can of tuna. I hate draining tuna. I think I might have bought the no tray. Do you know the tuna that comes, they have it already drained? I bought it by accident. And this is another cucumber. You know what? I could put the cucumber in the salad. Okay, salad. You becoming unsad. Hold on. I use the lid as my cutting board. I got a tomato, but I think it's too old. It looks a little mushy. All right, a little cucumber for lunch. Look at us. And I've had that pack of chicken salad. I could look for it. I can't find that for nothing. I took it out of my bag, and I cannot find it. So, okay, we got the cucumber and onion in there. Unsad. The rest of it we're going to use for dipping with our hummus. I showed you yesterday, this is the hummus. Any roasted red pepper hummus is good, but this one is the best. In a little container. Okay. We're running low. You can tell it's almost Friday. All right. All right. I had to learn to like hummus. I wasn't raised, we never had hummus in our house. You know, I could cook some shrimp, but who wants to cook? It's Thursday. And it takes a couple of minutes. I think I'm gonna put tuna in it. I really do. I think I'm gonna put the tuna in it. All right, so we got our hummus and my cucumbers. Girl, I ran out of cheese. I'll tell you, I gotta budget better because near the end of the week, I'll be running out of my stuff. I do have provolone cheese that I had left for the sandwich. I had plenty of that, but I ain't got no meat. I might tear a piece of that in there. That's what I might do. All right, the salad's looking unsad now. I'll rip it up. Has no color. This is a pale salad. Look at that. All right. I don't think I'm gonna put no I might take one of the meatballs and eat it on here. Okay, y'all. Lunch is done. Have a good day. Here we're at Chick-fil-A. They said you could get a free sandwich today. We're gonna see if that's true. Well, that was a Chick-fil-A fail. I guess not all Chick-fil-A's are participating in the free sandwiches and stuff. So, I guess you can't listen to everything on the internet. But I did order a chicken sandwich anyway and a soda since I'm already in the drive-thru line. So, you guys have a good day.